Hi guys, I am not here today, so I'm just recording a video. So if you look at my screen, I'm going to go back to the very beginning. We're going to go to courses. You're going to go to third period. You're going to go to third period. Seventh period, you go to seventh period. That's all you see. Go to Mrs. Galvan's class. And you're going to go to Unit 1, ordering real numbers. That should be the only one you see right now. And then you're going to do warm up 822. I did post the notes for last class. If you missed, you can look at the notes there. I won't be able to give you worksheets till I make it back. All right, so here is the thing. You're going to have to join the classroom. Teacher accounts cannot currently join class. The students, it should let you join. If it doesn't let you join, you're going to work on iExcel. Okay, so I'm actually just going to change that. I'm not even going to have you guys work on that. I'll put that on the whiteboard. Pre-algebra, you guys are going to work on iExcel for the first 15 minutes. Okay? All right. Because I don't know, and I don't know if to display the code. And if I display the code, I'm not there. But I'm going to, yeah, I'm not there. So I'll wait till I get back. All right. So today, you guys are going to be working on scientific notation. So you're going to disregard this warm up. Your warm up is going to be iExcel 15 minutes. So after you're done that, these are going to be the notes that you have. They should be in the back of the classroom, or the sub can help you get those notes. They should be there for you. Okay, you're going to take a copy. Conversation level should be 0. You should be watching me on the video. All right. If you need help, you should just watch the video and take notes. You're going to stay in your seat. You're going to be writing, listening. And you should have your notes, your journal, and a calculator. And the blue sticks should be in the back of the classroom. Please use them responsibly. I'm not here, so I'm expecting a very clean classroom when I get back. All right, table of contents. So your table of contents should look like this. You are on page 3 of the scientific notation. 822, 823 scientific notation. I'm just going to go on slideshow mode because it's just better. So you're going to fill that in. If you need more time, just pause it. Do what you need to do. All right, so scientific notation, we're going to start with the powers of 10. So if you see 10 to the fourth power, that's how many zeros are going to be in your product. That's how many times you're going to be multiplying 10. So it's going to be 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. You're going to be multiplying 10 4 times. And then your answer should be 10,000. Okay? Because your answer is going to have 4 zeros to it. 10 to the third power is going to be 10 times 10 times 10. So your answer would be 1,000. 3 zeros in the answer. 10 to the second power is going to be 10 times 10, which would be 100. Then the first power is just going to be 10. And 10 to the 0 power is just going to be 1. Okay? No 0. 10 to the negative first power, that's when you start moving your decimals to the left. I don't have my epic pen up. Let me get it up so that I can write on the screen.
Sorry for this interruption. Knowing me of this, please come to the front office. Knowing me of this to the front office.
So you're going to have 10. Ignore my ugly handwriting. And then that would just be 10. And you're going to move it, the decimal here. So your decimal is always here. And you're going to be moving it to the left if it's negative. Okay. If you have questions for me, you can ask because my handwriting is not the best on the computer. So it'll be like 1 over 10, 0.1. Okay, I move the decimal, but you can also look at it as a fraction. Like this will be 1 over 100, or 1 times 10 times 1 times 10, which would be 0.01. And then you can see a pattern here. And there'll be 2 zeros behind the decimal, then 3 zeros behind the decimal. So you can kind of see a pattern. All right, if you need more time to write, make sure you pause the video and write this down. I'm just going to go forward, okay, because there's a pause button. Okay, use it. Definition: a way to write really big and really small numbers using the power of 10 format. A number, that's what A represents, times 10 to the nth power. That's the n is gonna represent your exponent, and 10 is gonna be your base. And you can see that on my word wall on the back of the classroom. You're gonna move the decimal to the left to make a number between 1 and 10. Okay? Counting how many spaces you move the decimal point to the new exponent. Small numbers, you're going to move the decimal to the right to make it a number between 1 and 10. Count how many places you move the decimal point to the negative exponent. Okay, so large numbers, you're going to go to the right. Small numbers, you're going to go to the left. So, write each of the following numbers in scientific notation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my ink size just a bit bigger so it's easy. Oh, I might use one. Okay. So I'm going to put my decimal at the end of this really big number. Then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I'm going to move my decimal to find the first whole number. So it should be written as 5.2. Oh my goodness.
Sorry for this interruption. Zachary Cheney, if you're in the building, please come to the front office. Zachary Cheney to the front office.
5.2 times 10 to the 6th power, because that's how many spaces I moved to get my decimal here. We're going to do the same thing with the small number, but I just remember this is going to be a negative exponent. So I'm going to start with the negative here because I know it's a small number. I'm going to start the decimal point, which is here, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's going to be 1.64 times 10 to the negative. So I had that negative there. It's kind of out of place, but I'll clean it up. To the negative 7th power. There we go. And that's how it is. That is all there is to scientific notation. Okay. I'm going to do the animation because why not? You're going to move the decimal to make the number between 1 and 10. Okay. So it has to be a number between 1 and 10. 5.2 is in between 1 and 10. 1.64 is in between 1 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we're going to count the arrows to find your exponent. 6. I'm going to get 5.2 times 10 to the 6th power. Bam. I'm going to clean all my writing up. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the next one, but instead, I'm going to be going to the right. Okay? So I'm going to start at the decimal point, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we count 7 arrows. And we have 1.64 times 10 to the negative 7 because it is a small number. Now you're going to do this one. Pause the video and do this one on your own. Don't play that video. Give yourself some time to think. I can do this my own. Now that you've had time to think, hopefully you can answer. We have this really big large number. We're going to start the decimal point again. We're going to count how many arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my God. And it's going to be 3.725 times 10 to the 13th power. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing, but except it's going to be a negative exponent because it's a really small number. So we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's going to be 8.76 times 10 to the negative 12 power. Fabulous. You're going to do these on your own. Complete the problems. You have 3 minutes. Give yourself 3 minutes. Once the 3 minutes is done,
Ashley Cifuentes, if you're in the building, please come to the front office. Ashley Cifuentes.
you would have 1.4014 times 10 to the 19th power and 3.16 times 10 to the negative 21st power. Standard notation. Definition. A way to write a number in expanded format. 5,200,000. Okay? Positive exponents move the decimals to the right. Negative exponents move the decimals to the left. So basically what we're doing is the reverse. We're doing the opposite. So I do. Write each of the following numbers in standard notation. So we have 2.35 times 10 to the 5th power. And we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So you're going to start with this decimal point, and then you're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to fill these spaces in with zeros. 1, 2, 3. And that's what your new number would be. 235,000. Opposite with this one, this is going to be negative. So instead of moving to the right, we're going to be moving to the left. So we have 7.05, and you're going to move the decimal right here. I'm going to start it here, and then move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. And then you're going to fill these spaces in with zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how it would be. Write each of the following numbers in standard notation. Okay, so you're going to take a few minutes, and I want you to do these on your own. Okay, great. Hopefully you paused the video and took the time to do this on your own. Now we have 5.34 times 10 to the 14th power. We're going to expand it out. Oh my God, look at the zeros. You're going to fill in 12 zeros behind that thing. And you're going to have a really big number. I can't even pronounce it. All right. Now we have this one, which is going to go the opposite. So instead of going to the right, you're going to go to the left. And you're going to put in basically 16 zeros in between 3 and the decimal point. So this will look like this. And you have a lot of zeros in front. All right, take 3 minutes to do these on your own. Work silently. Okay, time should be done by this point. So you're going to fill these in. It's going to be a big number. I think it's 1,714,000,000,000. And then this one, a very small number. I don't even know what place this is in. Don't ask me. Just that's the correct number. Okay, you're going to do these on your own. I'm going to check these when I get back. I do have a notebook check, so if you guys look when I get back, I'll have your notebook grades checked. I was looking for if you glued your papers in the right order and you completed your notes. So if you did those things, you got a good grade. If you didn't do those things, you're going to have to think about organizing your journal. Okay. All right. This practice is in the back of the classroom. You guys are going to work on that for 15 minutes, and that is going to be your exit ticket for the day. Okay. Actually, I'm not even having you guys do this. You're going to do the maze, and then I will have a ed puzzle for you to complete. All right. And that's it for today, class. Make sure you get the maze done and the ed puzzle, and you're good to go.